Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hello. Hey guys.
Hey.
Morning.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Hey.
G'day.
Hello. Hi. Hello. No. More like that.
Hi.
What? That was so good.
Hi there, my name is Andy Rowe and I work as part of the senior leadership team here at SEACAM, looking after the Operations Directorate. I really do hope that on watching this video we can inspire you to consider applying for us and that we can see that through to fruition and see you out on the road in the coming months. SEACAM is a large organisation covering Kent, Sussex, Surrey and the North Hampshire borders and is located in the southeast corner of the United Kingdom. We have excellent transport links, including fast road networks and the ability to be in London in under an hour from most of our patch. We have the Channel Tunnel, we have a beautiful coastal line that many of my colleagues will now go on to speak to you about in the rest of this presentation. I really hope to see you as you join us through the recruitment process and latterly out on the road as you start to work for SEACAM in the future. Really do hope that this video gives you enough insight into SEACAM and the big green family we are. Many thanks.
Hi, my name's Barry. I'm a new qualified paramedic with the South East Coast Ambulance Service. I started a few months ago, but I've just finished my first week of operational shifts, which was a lot of fun. Before this, I was a student paramedic with the University of Surrey, where I did all of my placements within Surrey, within SEACAM. I was initially at Redhill OU, operating out of Gatwick and Redhill and Leatherhead. But I wanted a challenge, so I decided to move to Chertsey OU because I knew some friends here. I knew that it was a big station with a lot of support in place. It was good for me as well because it's close to Guildford where I live, and I know that area, and I can just explore it more on my downtime. Go to places like Thorpe Park. It's one train ride into London. 40 minutes from Guildford takes me straight in there. I've got a lot of family back home in Ireland. Obviously, I'm not from here, so it's nice being close to Heathrow, close to Gatwick. Once to get on the train, it's only an hour and 10-minute flight to take me home and back. So I'm getting a really nice blend of what I know, but also new experiences as well. And I'm excited to be here, to be a part of the team, and I'm looking forward to the future with SEACAM. Yeah, I think when you are choosing, when you do come to that point in your final year, when you're deciding on where you might want to start your career as a newly qualified paramedic, definitely look at what support's going to be available. So I had looked at the NQP frameworks within different trusts, and I was attracted to SEACAM because of those 300 protected hours, because of the additional support, things like the clinical desk where I could access paramedic practitioners, critical care paramedics, and just things that would make me feel not as much out of my depth. Like the most exciting thing for me when I was starting was, obviously, I had it in my mind about what it would be like about making that jump from 3 years of being a student. Being used to having someone, when you finish a job or finish a patient encounter, where you could look over your shoulder and be like, help. But being that paramedic, that clinician on the ambulance where you are the help, it's a bit daunting, but equally it's a bit reassuring when you first start and you do get your first couple of shifts under your belt, and you actually realise that you've got such a great team behind you, whether that's at Chertsey or Kent or Sussex or Surrey. There's a whole team in SEACAM that's willing to support us as NQPs. And
hi, my name's Blossom and I'm a newly qualified paramedic based out of Polegate Make Ready. I was a student at Brighton and I've been to work for another trust as well. I'm really pleased with my decision to come back to SEACAM.
Hello, my name's Rhiannon and I was a student paramedic at Oxford Brookes University. I did all my placements with SCAS and then I chose to come to SEACAM because I thought it was a really innovative service and I thought the PP and CCP placements looked fantastic.
I'm really interested in palliative care, so I guess PP would be a definite route that I would consider, and the different options to progress are really good with SEACAM. I think there's a lot of support.
So I'm from Bournemouth and I did my degree in Oxford, but I now live in East Sussex, having briefly for 5 years lived in Kent, and it's absolutely lovely and I won't be moving. I like that I can be in my office and then at the beach within about 10 minutes if I'm really organised. I like that I can go paddleboarding in the summer after work. I do lots of walking. We do lots of longboarding. There's loads of clubs. At the moment they're closed because of COVID, but we do lots of clubs like volleyball and badminton, and it's a very sociable place, Polegate and Hastings as an OU. But the area is really nice. I think it's nice to have somewhere that's so rural and just by the sea, and there's also a reasonable nightlife in Eastbourne and Hastings. It's probably not quite as wild as Brighton, but Brighton is only a train ride away, so it's certainly not out of reach. It's a really lovely place to live.
I think everybody's really close here. I think there's definite groups of people that still like to go out and do things. There's a lot of people that go out paddleboarding, cycling together. Obviously everyone's on social media, so there's lots of different Facebook groups that you can join and keep in touch with everyone from work, which is really nice. The support with SEACAM has been amazing. Like, all of the OTLs and all of the managers have been really approachable, really helpful. They're always around stations, so it's really easy to catch someone. If you need someone, it's not like having to get a meeting and waiting 6 months to see someone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only 4 days in, but I think the thing that's excited me the most, without sounding too much like a 5-year-old, was driving on the blue lights. No, I just really enjoyed it because it came off the back of my driving course, and I don't know, there's just something about that feeling of sitting in the front, switching the blues on, and you know, going to that next job, and you know, the 10-year-old inside me is ecstatic every time. I think just as well, obviously, finally doing the job that you trained to do for 3 years, and there's something really nice about that, where I am going out and helping people, and you know, it's at the crux of what we do as healthcare professionals and as paramedics, and you know, really getting into that whole sort of patient-centered approach to care, and really building on my knowledge, building on my experience, and that's what I'm hoping to do now and in the future.
Hey, my name is Rickida and I'm a student paramedic practitioner.
Hi, my name is Jade and I'm a student paramedic practitioner.
We are both about to commence our next development programme and go back to university on a fully funded specialist paramedic programme where we will train and hopefully qualify paramedic practitioners.
We will specialise in treating patients in the community, and with advanced knowledge and drugs we can avoid hospital admission and provide urgent care.
The course is 2 years in length and is a mixture of placements, university master level learning and working one of our PP hubs or in an SRV, offering clinical support to junior colleagues on double crewed ambulances.
Hi guys, my name's Tom. I'm a critical care paramedic at Chertsey. I've recently joined the critical care team at Chertsey, having worked in a variety of other roles in SEACAM, including paramedic, operational team leader, and most recently I was an operations manager. I really love it at Chertsey. I've had the opportunity to work in lots of different environments in SEACAM, and Chertsey always ends up feeling like home. It's a really supportive leadership team here, and Chertsey's really special in that while it sounds cheesy, it's genuinely like a family here. We're very close friends. There's a really supportive leadership team, and I absolutely love working here. SEACAM's really special in that there's lots of different opportunities for you to progress, and it's quite unique as an ambulance service. So whether it be you want to be a clinician in the control room, you want to work in the clinical education department, or be a paramedic practitioner, there's lots of variety, although I'd thoroughly recommend being a critical care paramedic. The critical care programme is a really exciting role within SEACAM. We are tasked to the most seriously injured or unwell patients to support a variety of members of staff, whether it be ECSWs, technicians, paramedics or OTLs. We're able to provide some extra interventions above the scope of practice of a paramedic. It's a challenging recruitment process, but it's really, really rewarding. We go to university for 2 years now. You're a critical care paramedic after 12 months, and then you do a year of further study with the opportunity to complete your master's third year after that. So during my training as a CCP, I was really lucky to spend 6 months with a qualified CCP full-time on my rota. So you get a lot of experience prior to being set out on your own. There's a transition to practice, much like when you're an NQP. So you're really, really supported, and it's a really interesting role. Having done quite a few different things in the ambulance service over the last 13 years, it's definitely the best thing I've ever done, and I really hope I get to work with some of you soon in Chertsey and beyond.
Hi, my name's Sam and I'm an operational team leader for SEACAM.
Hi, my name is Jenny and I'm an operational team leader at Chertsey Make Ready.
It took me 3 years as a Band 6 paramedic to feel confident and able to undertake this first line management Band 7 role.
It is a very dynamic job and I'm empowered to make decisions and look after the day-to-day operational needs of the ambulance service and the welfare of the crews.
The operational team leader role is split between duty operational commander shifts, looking after the day-to-day running of the OU, and carrying out appraisals and ride-outs with our teams.
I have also had the opportunity to foster close partnerships with outside agencies, supporting the local hospitals and primary care partnerships to bring our services closer together.
Hello, my name is Danny Dixon and I'm a Senior Education Manager at South East Coast Ambulance Service. One of my responsibilities is looking after the support and development of newly qualified paramedics. Our Transition to Practice course and Preceptorship programme is designed to support you as you make the progression from student to qualified paramedic. Preceptorship is designed to recognise individuals as competent but inexperienced practitioners, and therefore allow you to develop the experience in a supportive environment which focuses on guiding you through the first stages of career-long development. As well as an initial programme of blended learning, you will spend your first 300 hours of clinical practice as a paramedic working with another experienced paramedic to provide you with direct clinical support. Unlike the supervised mentorship that you may be used to as a student, this allows you to practice as an autonomous professional whilst retaining the reassurance that you are working with an experienced colleague that you can bounce ideas off and share decisions with. Following this, the support is offered remotely, but is still available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week via a range of different sources. To continue supporting your professional development during your preceptorship, you will be entitled to up to 7 paid training days per year to undertake the development opportunities which are most relevant to your personal and career ambitions. Graduating from your paramedic course shouldn't be the end of a journey, but more of a crossroads where you start to make the decision around which direction you want your career to take. Whether it be in critical care, acute and urgent practice, research, education or management, at SEACAM we will give you the opportunity to find out and support you along the way. We look forward to welcoming your application and hope you will join us in the future.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm the recruitment advisor for the operational team at SEACAM. We're looking specifically at recruiting for our new batch of NQPs. To start with, if you're wanting to apply for SEACAM, you'll need to apply to one of our adverts, which you'll find on Track Jobs or NHS Jobs. If you are successful, you'll be invited along to a fitness test where you will then do your uniform fittings and we will be able to offer you a start date. You will have a designated recruitment coordinator that will work with you to do your DBS and your references. And once that's all been completed, we can offer you a start date on one of our TTP courses. If you've got any further questions or queries, then please don't hesitate to contact me on the email below.